I'm Bucky, boy. Listen up, tree. You going down. The tree will fall. I've been dreaming about you. I've been dreaming how bad I will beat you in that ring. I will crush their heads like a grape.
All right, we are joined now by 41-0 Bucky Boyd, the McDowell County Giant. He takes on Daniel the Tree Shrewsberry this Friday night in West Virginia. We will have exclusive footage of the fight up on sportshangover.com shortly after the event. Bucky, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us.
Yeah, that's cool.
Bucky, now, take us through what everybody wants to know. The first time you and Daniel Tree, the Tree Shrewsberry, stepped into the ring, it was a controversial match. You allege that he hit you in the back of the head when you weren't looking. Tell us what happened.
Well, see, I ain't really a boxer. I'm more or less a wrestler. I got a amateur background in wrestling. I did a little bit of professional wrestling here in West Virginia, and that was my first time in a boxing ring and stuff. And I watched the video back and stuff, and what I did, I tripped over my feet when I was going back, and he caught me in the back of the head when I was trying to get back up. Okay.
Now, so your record is 41-0. Now, is that a wrestling record
that's
combined?
That's like backyard brawls, like Kimbo Slice used to do, like basically fighting in like backyards, alleys, street alleys. In the middle of town, I have had a couple fights here in West Virginia, in parking lots, wherever, for the 1-0 backyard brawls.
So any fight you're now 41-0 takes into account any fight you've ever been in, essentially.
I'm talking about like me and the person both agree one to be better than the other. Like me and we both says Tree says that he's better than me. I says that I'm better than Tree. We decide to meet somewhere, hook up, and just beat the crap out of each other. That is what I'm calling a backyard brawl.
Got it. Now, what are some of the venues that you would meet up and just fight someone? Are you talking just in an alleyway? Are you talking about in someone's living room? Where do you do these fights?
Anywhere, like in the backyard, in like a parking lot, anywhere, in the back alley, anywhere we can fight, we fit. You know what I mean? And that's McDowell County in West Virginia, around the border.
Now, in your videos, you have said that you're going to crush Daniel Tree Shrewsberry's head like a grape. You're going to send him home in an ambulance. Is it safe to say that a decision victory is not going to satisfy you on Friday night? You want to inflict pain. You want to knock him out.
Whatever happened got to happen in the first round. I know that it can't be left to a decision. I'm going for it.
So you mentioned in one of your videos that this highly anticipated rematch between you and the Tree had to be put off because you had sustained an accident. What happened?
I actually was cutting weeds with a Mercedes last year, and I was like messing around cutting some weeds and stuff like that, and I have hurt my arm and my shoulder. Well, anyway, I got into it with actually a big giant branch, and it kind of came back and whacked me and knocked me down a hillside, and I ended up hurting my shoulder and my arm, and I was walking, after getting back from the hospital on that, I was walking on the road down here near Woolworth, and I got hit by a car. Actually, somebody, where I'm in, driving a white SUV, ran into me, the side mirror, flaked me, hit me right in my shoulder, broke the mirror off of the car, and kept on going, actually. I don't know who it was.
So this person that hit you with their SUV has never been found? They didn't stop and see if you were okay or anything?
Actually, I heard one thing that vehicle was actually followed in Wyoming County before. I heard that from a local police officer here more. His name is Gary Horn. He works for the Wood Police Department, worked for the McDowell County Sheriff's Department. He said that vehicle was followed in Wyoming County. And I have some reason to believe that maybe Tree had something to do with that.
You think Tree may have tried to run you over in his SUV to try and make sure he didn't have to step back in the ring with you?
I ain't saying that, sir. I ain't saying that at all, but I think he had something to do with that vehicle swiping me that day, so I couldn't make it to Bluefield.
Oh, so I mean, what's and especially when you're training up to your fight, what's a typical meal like for a guy like you that's 7 feet tall, 400 pounds, the McDowell County Giant? What's a typical dinner for you? What do you eat?
I eat a lot of poultry. I like chicken, turkey. Also I eat a lot of fish. I like tuna. I like what? Hold on, I forget the name of the other fish that I'm always eating.
So you said in one of your videos that you aren't even afraid to fight some of the WWE superstars like Brock Lesnar, The Rock, The Big Show. Is there anybody in the world you wouldn't fight if you had the chance and they challenged you to a fight?
No, actually don't think. I may be crazy for saying this, and a lot of people do think I'm crazy in this county and in this state of West Virginia. But I ain't really crazy. I just more like act crazy. And I'm going on the record of saying I ain't afraid of no man alive. I ain't afraid of
no man.
I ain't afraid of no man. Only thing they can do is kill me. And I ain't afraid of death. I have you don't imagine the stuff that I have been hit with through the years. I have been hit with metal baseball bats, wood baseball bats. I've been hit with wood sticks. I've been hit with tree limbs. All over top of the head. One person ran up the tree limb thing. One person, I was walking on the road one night. It was dark. One person that thought he was going to rob me, he came up on me with a tree limb, cracked me in my head, and it didn't really face me. It more or less pissed me off. I turned around, grabbed him by the throat, and kind of wondering why the hell was he trying to hit me in the back of the head. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I ain't never been knocked out. I ain't never knocked out. I've been knocked stupid lots of times, but I ain't never been knocked out.
So knocked stupid lots of times, but never been knocked out.
Never been knocked out. And I even have got angry before and almost come close to knocking myself out, and that was a hard thing. Cause I got mad at my adopted father's Ford pickup truck. It's a piece of crap. And I started beating my head all over the front of the vehicle. I mean, I was beating my head off of this big Ford truck, and I was bleeding out the forehead and everything else, and I never knocked myself out then. And actually, my dad took me to the hospital and told me I had the concussion, and I needed like 8 or 9 stitches across my forehead.
Wow. So
yes.
Would you say then, when you step in the ring on Friday night with Daniel Shrewsberry, that, even maybe more likely than Daniel Shrewsberry knocking you out is you knocking yourself out? I mean, is there a chance that you might just get so angry that you might knock yourself out, and that's the only way you would go down?
I may get so angry, I may resober and headbutt the hell out of Daniel Shrewsberry and knock myself out in the session. Yes, there's a big possibility of that.
So so in your words, the only person that can knock out Bucky Boyd is Bucky Boyd.
Yeah.
So in your videos, you held up your fist. You held up one of your fists and said, "This is the left hand. Don't make me show you the pimp hand." And what does a pimp slap from Bucky Boyd feel like?
It's pretty hard. It's been pretty hard. I actually was playing around with one of my friends up here, and just didn't mean to. I took and hauled off and backhanded him, like in the head, and like literally knocked over the hill. Sometimes I don't even know my own tricks.
Is it possible then that you might not even have to throw a punch on Friday night? You could just pimp slap Daniel the Tree Shrewsberry until he falls over.
I ain't saying that, because probably Daniel Shrewsberry is probably, he's a big dude too. He probably can take a lot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, last question for you, Bucky. Thanks so much again for joining us. If you have one message for Daniel Shrewsberry before the fight, what you got the floor. What do you say to him right now?
I would probably say I'm coming for him on the first, and we will see who the better man will be.
Fantastic. Well, we can't wait to see it. Our readers are anticipating it. We'll have footage up shortly after the event on sportshangover.com. Thank you so much, Bucky Boyd, the McDowell County Giant, 41-0. He's undefeated, putting his undefeated streak on the line this Friday night against Daniel the Tree Shrewsberry. Bucky, thanks so much for taking the time to join us today and take time for an interview.
All right.